There is something God does specifically for those who arrive this morning without having truly rested. And you will understand exactly what it is before this prayer is over. How glad I am that you're here today. Welcome. Grab your coffee. Sit down. Take a deep breath. This time is yours and God's. The night passed, but something in it did not pass with it. You turned over, tried to let go, tried to stop, and the weight stayed. Not because you are weak, not because your faith failed, but because there are things the night has no authority to resolve. Only the dawn with God does, and that dawn is now. But before you enter it, there is something you need to know, something no one may have told you about the nights that bring no rest. There is a weariness that sleep cannot reach, not the tiredness of a body that worked too hard. It is the exhaustion of someone who spent hours lying down carrying what they cannot control. The bill that won't close, the conversation left unfinished, the decision that never came, the fear that returned at 3 a.m. with a clarity the daylight never brings. There was a man sitting under a tree in the middle of the desert. He was not in battle. He was not running from anything in that moment. He was simply still, with the empty gaze of someone who had reached the end of himself. He had given everything. He had run farther than his legs could carry him. And there, exhausted, he asked not to go on. That man was Elijah, and what he felt in that shadow was not a lack of faith. It was a lack of strength. The two are not the same thing. Maybe you know that place. Lying down, eyes open, mind spinning, heart too heavy to pray, tired of trying to release what will not let go. You were not weak last night. You were carrying something that was never meant to be carried alone. Comment amen if that was your night. And this is where it begins, what God does with exactly this kind of weariness. There is a question that Restless Night was asking you, even if you did not hear it clearly. It was not, why can't I sleep? The deeper question was this: how long will I keep trying to resolve on my own what is beyond me? Because there is something the middle of the night does with brutal honesty. It removes the distractions. It turns off the noise. It shuts down the busyness that works so well during the day as a way to escape. And it leaves you there in the dark, face to face with what you are still holding far too tightly. There is a scene that happened on a night just like this. A man wrestling alone until the breaking of dawn. Each hour that passed, he would not yield. Not because he was brave, because he was afraid to leave without receiving what he needed. His name was Jacob, and he walked away from that night marked forever. But he walked away blessed. The mark came before the blessing. And perhaps what you lived last night was not punishment. Perhaps it was a wrestle. The wrestle of someone who has not let go because deep down, they still believe God can answer. That is not weakness. That is the most honest form of faith there is. But there is something you need to release now. Not because you have given up, because it is time to stop holding and begin receiving. Elijah was lying under that tree when something happened. It was not a sermon. It was not a rebuke. It was not a voice telling him he needed to get up and keep going. It was a touch, gentle, and a question that changed everything. Get up and eat, for the journey is too great for you. God did not arrive demanding strength. God arrived feeding the one who had nothing left. And that is what he does now with you. He is not waiting for you to arrive whole this morning. He is not counting the nights you did not sleep. He is not measuring the quality of your faith by the size of your exhaustion. He is here, right now. With bread for the one who is at 0, with presence for the one who woke up empty, with direction for the one who cannot see past the weight they carry. The journey ahead of you today may feel too great for what you have left in reserve. And it is. But you will not walk with what you have. You will walk with what he gives. That is grace, not a reward for those who slept well, It is provision for those who arrived at the edge and still opened their eyes and said, "Lord, I need you." Comment "I receive this" if this word reached you today. You came here carrying a restless night on your back, and God received you exactly as you are, without requiring rest, without demanding that you arrive ready. He looked at your exhaustion and did not see failure. He saw a child still standing, still seeking, still here. That is already faith, more than you know. Now go, not because you are full of strength, but because the one who sends you is faithful enough to complete what is lacking in you. The day that begins now does not depend on how much you slept. It depends on who walks with you. And He walks. May the presence of God be more real than the weariness you still feel. May every step taken today carry His weight, not yours. May your mind find the rest the night did not give. And may at the end of this day, you look back and see the hand that held you through every moment you thought you could not hold on. You are not alone in this day. You never were. Share this with someone who needed to hear it this morning. Subscribe to the channel, tap the bell, and leave a comment telling us how this word touched the start of your day. Come back whenever your soul needs to be still.